you are still keeping connected right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now, on the 4th of July, a new network that exists to connect entrepreneurial and business-minded women across diverse sectors was launched in order to encourage the development of mutually beneficial professional and personal relationships. Now, with an overall aim to create new business opportunities and create multiple streams of revenue. It's called SConnect Women, and they're hosting their first webinar featuring 8 powerful and influential women from across the world, sharing the stories of inspiration ahead of Women's Day. Now, joining us now to share more is Beverley Schäfer, Deputy Speaker for the Western Cape Provincial Parliament in charge of international relations, and Dr. Anino, founder of Avandis Consulting. Good morning to both of you ladies. Thank you so much for taking time to join us.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Dr. Nina, I'll start with you. You know, as the founder of a firm that advises in strategy and finance, why did you think it was so important to have a story of inspiration, especially now during the month of August, where we're celebrating women from all walks of life?
Well, you see, I work with entrepreneurs and business leaders on strategy and finance. And, that's the hard side of business, okay? And leadership is all about performance. It's all about making sure your business does well. It's all about making sure, you lead your team properly. So the issue is, how do we help women as well? And when you're a leader, stories of inspiration are also helpful to you, not just for people coming up, but also people who are in leadership positions, because it shows you that the route to success is never easy. It's full of challenges. It helps you, it motivates you. You have your peer group as well. So I think it's really incredible and important that you have stories of leadership for everybody, and not just those coming up, but even for leaders themselves.
I love that, because we can all take and learn from one another. But Beverley, maybe for you, as a politician in a very male-dominated space, why do you think it's so important that women share these stories of inspiration with one another?
Well, Jamie, I think now more than ever, we need female leadership in the world. Now more than ever, we need compassion at a level that we've never seen before. We're seeing the rise of nationalism. We're seeing violence. We're seeing people that have no hope. And I think some of the innate traits that we as women present very naturally is about that compassion. We understand the world, we understand human connections, we understand the importance of childcare, we understand the importance of making sure that our children are well nourished. So now's the most important time to really reach out and start attracting fantastic women that can lead the country, lead the world, and take us forward.
And that is why I'm so happy that we're using this month of August to highlight that and use the voices to encourage and support more women. But Dr. Nino, I want to bring it back to you. How has being a member of SConnect Women helped with your network and business connections? How does it all look for you?
Well, you see, I spend at least half my time traveling, and, I travel to many countries, and that's how, I meet people through, new people through business. But of course, for the last 4 months, we haven't traveled at all. I think that's the longest period in, I don't know how many years where I haven't traveled. And yet, running your business, you've had to run your business online, you've had to, pivot, completely change your business model. And that is sort of very difficult, but you have responsibility for people, for your clients, your potential clients, and, your staff. And what SConnect has helped me to do is to find a peer network and to meet the people that I would normally have had to travel to meet, but also to have support to make business connections. And it's not only just about me, it's also about what you can do and what you can contribute to the network of women as well. So I think it's a two-way thing. It's a win-win situation. And I have met, women that I wouldn't have met, anywhere before. And I think that it's an opportunity, and we're looking forward to the time where we can actually, be together somewhere in the world.
All about building one another up and connecting with people. But what do you think people will get away from tuning into this webinar, Beverley?
Jamie, I think inspiration is really needed now. And I think we've, for many, many years, and looking back, women have always had to handle themselves in a male-dominated world and not use the opportunity to lean in on women. And it is so fantastic to have the most inspirational women that are going to be on this webinar that are strong and really understand still how important it is to lean on each other. And I'd really like to make sure or ensure that we can portray that message, that it is okay, that we need each other as a sisterhood, that we can inspire each other as a sisterhood and develop our future leaders of the world.
I'm here for it all. Thank you so much, inspiring me, Queens, inspiring South Africa. Thank you so much for your time and good luck for this webinar. We look forward to tuning in.
Thanks very much, Jamie.
Thank you.
Now, we are sure that many of you out there are inspired to pick the brains of these incredible ladies and want to pick up essential advice so you can expand your own empire. We know we do. Now, if you want to sign up for the SConnect Women's Special Women's Day webinar, then head on over to sgroupholdings.co.za for all the details.